Hi, welcome. This is Noah's Ark Nursery. I am Corinna. I am the mommy. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. This is Friday, guys. It's TGIF. Yay! We actually get to sleep in tomorrow. I am like really tired. I'm still paying for last Saturday, guys. 6 days a week. I don't know how I'm going to handle that, but my husband does not have to work tomorrow, so it is definitely the weekend for us. We get a weekend every other weekend, just to tell you. At this point, it's the way we live right now. But anyhow, today is Friday. I, of course, am here with my 4 main babies. The one being right here beside me, just so you guys can see. Jeremiah is right here, all snuggled to his mama. Yeah, I'm kind of toast today, guys. And then I've got the other 3 over there. And I will move the tripod over there in a little while and show you guys them. But anyway, today is Casual Fun Friday by Kitty and Tottie at Little Waddle Nursery. So I'd like to thank them for this tag. And so anyway, it's been an interesting 24 hours. I am really tired. Last night I got in bed at like 8:30. I mean, I'm filming this just to tell you it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I thought I had myself all organized, which I did, and I was getting ready to actually tape when I was actually getting ready to tape when I got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, guys. What's this? Oh. Okay. I'm going to put this on Do Not Disturb. Anyway, I should have done that earlier, but I was getting ready to tape when a friend called. So, anyhow. So, I decided to do it this afternoon. You know, it's gloomy. There's really nothing else to do around here today. It really is gloomy today, but it's also supposed to be very cold. As a matter of fact, I have the heat up on 75 right now. It's like really, I need to be warm. And of course, I have the girls all dressed very warmly today too. They don't all match, but 2 of them do. So anyway, today we're going to have, so I'm going to warn you now, we are 3 minutes into this video and I don't know how much longer it's going to be. I don't know how long it's going to be. Because I want to talk about something today. I want to have a little chit chat about something today. And it kind of goes along with the devotional, but it doesn't. Kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. If that makes sense. I know I don't always make sense, guys. You can tell me that. I don't always make sense. But it might make sense. Kind of makes sense. Kind of. But, anyway, we'll have that little chit chat in a little while. Once I show you what the girls are wearing and stuff. Or before that. Maybe I'll do it before that. They're sitting there over their patient anyway. All 3 of them are just being very patient. Mariah and Hannah have already had, or Mariah hasn't had her lunch yet. She wasn't hungry at lunchtime. She said after we taped that Mommy could get her lunch. Yes, Mommy, I'm going to want my lunch after I tape. Okay, I will get your lunch after. And then Hannah and Mabel have already had their lunch. They just need to have their nap time bottles and go down for a little nap. It's going to be very little nap for Hannah. Probably non-existent for Hannah today because I've got to change her. She's not staying in that outfit. I'm changing her. So, just to tell you. But anyhow, it's very windy, as you can hear. If you hear that, that's the wind, guys. But it's been a very ominous day. It's been very ominous today. Very like, I don't know. I've just been off today. And I have those days. With what's wrong with me, I have my days where I'm off. And actually, my sweet sister Tamara from Once Upon a Nursery. We're not really sisters, but we think we are. We are. We are sisters. She kind of noticed how off I am today, and I am. I'm off today, guys. But I think after this, I won't be off. I don't think I'll be off after this today. Okay, let's get to devotional because this is going to be very long. So this is why I said I don't know how much longer this video is going to be. So if you got a cup of coffee, if you got a glass of water, whatever it is, get your drink, get your snack, because it might be a little while. I'm going to try not to make it too long. Sorry, guys. I was thirsty and I had to drink my water. That's my water, as you guys can see. That is a 64-ounce water jug. I love this thing. I'm supposed to drink 64 ounces or more of water a day. I usually just get the 64 ounces in. That's basically all I drink the whole day. So, anyway, that's basically all I drink is the 64 ounces of water. Which is, not bad for you. Water is good for you. So, anyhow. Now, this devotional has some pretty long see it yourself verses just to tell you. But I'm going to take my glasses off. I might run to Staples tonight and see if they have the magnifier. I looked at the Dollar Tree and they don't have a magnifier, and neither does the Dollar General. So I'm assuming if I go in, I can look for one at the Staples at our local Staples. But anyway, he promises to be jealous for you. This is a promise, guys. You shall not bow down to carved images nor serve them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me. Deuteronomy 5:9. God is a jealous God. That's the bottom line. He wants to be number one in your life above everything. Your husband, wife, your job, your family, entertainment, your friends. The list goes on. Our hobbies. I'll get to that one, guys. There's nothing wrong with having things, but don't allow things to have you. You may not bow down and worship a physical idol you've constructed in your bedroom. But once you've placed someone or something above God, that person, place, or thing becomes an article of worship, an idol. Be careful, that idol will eventually let you down. Nothing can fill the place of God in your life. Remember the story of Abraham and how he put God first in his life. God was so important to him that he was willing to kill Isaac and sacrifice him to the Lord. God has that kind of love for you. You're that important to him. Where is God in your priority list? Check your heart and make him first in your life today. He wants to be close to you. In fact, he created you to have fellowship with him, and his word says that if you seek him first, he'll bless you. Be blessed today. Okay. Now, the first one, I wasn't going to read this one, but I thought, I really don't care. I'm going to read it anyway. Because I happen to like this particular, I'm about ready to start a study personally. Just me. Now, I'm getting that 100 Days Believing Bigger book. It should be here either the end of next week or the beginning of the next. But I can't wait either because Tammy started a Facebook chat last night and I couldn't even get into it. I tried to, but when I finally got to see everybody chatting, I'm assuming I was on there. I don't know, but I couldn't get into it because I didn't have my book. And so I can't wait till I get my book, because then I'll be able to get into the private. It's a private Facebook group, guys. But then I'll be able to chat. I'll be able to get into those chats, which will be really good. But I am starting a book personally in my morning devotions called Walking in the Promises of God. And it's the story of Abraham and Sarah. And I had started this 5 years ago, almost 6 now, before my car accident. When my car accident happened, I could not see hardly anymore. My head was hurting. I just could not do what I needed to do. So I stopped doing the devotional. So I'm going to go back to the beginning, and I'm going to do it again, and this time finish it. Because yesterday, if you were watching yesterday's video, you know I finished my spiritual intimacy devotional. I am like so happy. I took my time. The Holy Spirit was like, take your time. You know, I'm like, there's a lot here, Lord. He said, but take your time. We're in no rush. And that's what God wants from us, is our time. He's in no rush. And, you know, we're the ones in the rush, not God. So, anyway, this is the see it yourself verses. This is Genesis 22, verses 1 through 18. Okay, guys. And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham, and said unto him, Abraham, he said, Behold, here I am. And he said, Now take thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell thee of. And Abraham rose up early in the morning, and saddled his ass, which is a donkey, guys, and took 2 of his young men with him, and Isaac his son, and clave the wood for the burnt offering, and rose up and went unto the place of which God had told him. Then on the 3rd day Abraham lifted up his eyes, and saw the place afar off. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide ye here with the ass, and I and the lad will go yonder and worship, and come again to you. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering, and laid it upon Isaac his son. And he took the fire in his hand, and a knife, and they went both of them together. And Isaac spake unto Abraham his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here am I, my son. And he said, Behold the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering? And Abraham said, My son, God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they went both of them together. And they came to the place which God had told him of. And Abraham built an altar up there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand, and took the knife to slay his son. And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham. He said, Here am I. And he said, Lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. For now I know that thou fearest God, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, from me. And Abraham lifted up his eyes, and looked, and beheld behind him a ram caught in a thicket by the horns. And Abraham went and took the ram, and offered him up for a burnt offering in the stead of his son. And Abraham called the name of the place Jehovah Jireh, as the Lord will provide. As it is said to this day, in the mount of the Lord it shall be seen, or it shall be provided. And the angel of the Lord called unto Abraham out of heaven the 2nd time, and said, By myself have I sworn, saith the Lord, for because thou hast done this thing, and hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the sea, the seashore. And thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies. And in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. Now, Deuteronomy 4:24. For the Lord thy God is a consuming fire, even a jealous God. And then Joshua 24:19 and 20. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry, I had to sneeze. That was not good, but I had to sneeze. Sorry. And Joshua said unto the people, ye cannot serve the Lord, for he is a holy God. He is a jealous God. He will not forgive your transgressions, nor your sins. If ye forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, then he will turn and do you hurt and consume you. After that he hath done you good. Very familiar verse, Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. And then back here, Mark, I'm going to put this back here, guys, because I really don't need this in there. Sorry, guys, I had a lot of stuff. Mark 12, verse 30 says, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. That is the first commandment. And it's the first commandment. We shall love the Lord our God with all our heart, with all our mind, with all our soul, with all our heart. I said heart. With all our strength. There's actually a song we used to sing when I was on the worship team at our old church, called Thou Shalt Love the Lord Thy God. And it literally, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. That's what the song said. But now, just as I said, today is Casual Fun Friday by Kitty and Tottie at Little Waddle Nursery. So, I have taken it upon myself as the mommy to choose to dress my 3 main babies up. Dress them in casual outfits today. I call them the 3 main babies, 3 main babies, because, and this is where the chit chat comes in, guys. As my nursery have grown, somebody kind of saw how overwhelmed I was getting, and I wasn't happy. And on Instagram, she had said to me, you know, there's a lot of you guys that have large nurseries. I mean, Tamara has like 37 babies, 38 babies. Becca has 80. You know, people have large nurseries on here. I don't think I am meant to have a large nursery. Becca kind of gave me a piece of advice that I'm going to take. I'm not getting any more babies. I'm ordering this one from Amazon. I don't even know if she's on her way. I've not gotten an email or anything. So I don't know when I'm getting her or what. But I just don't think I'm getting any more babies. And I am giving one away in a giveaway. I just think I should. I did not start this to have a large nursery. When I first started, I only had Mariah, who was given to me. Mariah is my Lee Middleton Riva Chic sculpt that was given to me by some lady we used to go to church with a long time ago, who was getting rid of her doll collection or downsizing it. She was doing something with it. But she gave me Mariah. Now, I didn't know what I had in Mariah. I just had her sitting in the cradle. I mean, for years, I had Mariah just sitting there, doing nothing. I didn't do anything with her because I didn't know what she was. I thought she was just a doll. And she's more than that to me now. She's my toddler. She's my girl. My girl, Mariah. So, her and I do activities together. Then there's Hannah, who when before I started all this, now before I started vlogging, before I started doing this on YouTube, back in May of last year, I started watching Fabiola from Reborn Love. And she kind of inspired this because Mabel, who's 5, was like, I want to play with a doll. I want to play with a doll. And I'm like, no, Mabel, I'm too old to play with dolls. And so I kept it from my therapist for like a month. And then I finally decided to talk to him about it. I said, Mabel wants to play with a doll. I was telling him about the Reborn doll videos that I've been watching, because by then I had discovered Tammy and over at my Reborn nursery and Bella Boo nursery. I didn't know everybody else, but I had discovered certain ones. And so I was watching them. And I was like, I was telling him about this and how every time I would watch one of the videos, Mabel would say, I want to play with the doll. I want to play with the doll. I'm like, And I told him, I told Mabel no. And he said, why? He said, that's a great idea. This is to reconnect me to my childhood. But it was also to fulfill the mother in me. And I cannot do that if my nursery is too big. So I am downsizing my nursery by at least one baby. I'm getting one, but I'm downsizing by at least one. Yesterday I had Mabel out here all day. What got me into this was, of course, Mabel. So for my birthday, when my husband said, what do you want for your birthday? I had gone on Ashton Drake and saw the Lily Rose, which is my Michelle Fagan. And that's actually who my Mabel is. She's the Lily Rose. So, and you all know that I got tested. I got tested because Mabel had been telling me inside my head that she was my favorite. I'm like, no, you're not. Mariah, Hannah, and you are all my favorites, which is true. They are. Becca has seen that, and she kind of talked to me about it last night. My sweet Becca. She was like, she gave me that motherly advice, which I so desperately needed. Tammy is like the big sister, giving me big sisterly advice, but Becca was the motherly advice. I don't know if Becca's not much older than me. I don't know how old she is, but I know that I came to a decision that I'm going to take care of my 3 main babies every day. Mabel has been acting out, guys, because I haven't been taking care of her every day. So I started yesterday taking care of her again every day. Mabel was very happy. As a matter of fact, in the afternoon, Mabel was like, I need a nap. So I had to put her down. I very rarely yesterday I just held Mabel most of the day. I didn't have anything to do, as you can tell, guys. I didn't have much to do yesterday. So I didn't do much. But, Jeremiah, Mabel, and I snuggled on the sofa when Jeremiah wasn't barking or peeing on everything. I will tell you that I have to keep the nursery door closed because Jeremiah will go in there and try peeing on Stephanie Jean. He'll kiss Mabel. He's a little jealous of Hannah, but not that much. Isaiah, he don't like him at all. It's another boy, and he doesn't like that. Mariah, he likes her. She's fun. But we just, how can I put this? So anyway, I'm going to be featuring Hannah, Mabel, and Mariah more than the other ones. I mean, Tammy Ann, if I have an outfit to put her in, I'll put her in the outfit and I'll show her off. But my three main babies, and I love Tammy Ann, don't get me wrong, I love her. It's just, Hannah was my original therapy baby. Then when I got Mabel, when I knew Mabel was on her way, I talked to my therapist and I said, okay, we're going to get back to Mabel. Of why Mabel was named Mabel. I decided that when I got Mabel, that she was going to be named Mabel. When she was on her way, I decided I'm naming you Mabel. I'm naming her Mabel Faith. And I talked to my therapist and he said that's a great idea. Mabel is my way of getting to know Mabel in here. If you guys watched my video yesterday, you know that I had a dream earlier in the week. It wasn't a dream. I was back in my head, and this time I was with Mabel. I had a 5-year-old child standing before me. And I called her. I looked at her and I said, Mabel, don't do that. And I said, Mabel, what do you want? Why are you doing that? And she was standing in front of me like she had just popped out of my head. They've been doing that to me lately, guys. They've been popping out of my head, just to tell you. But, well, anyway, right after Mabel had started telling me that she was my favorite, we had that discussion, and then I had looked at Mabel's hands and seen something wrong. Mabel is partial silicone, so she's very fragile. I called Ashton Drake to find out what we could do to fix her. They, of course, said nothing. Send her back. We'll send you a replacement. I asked, what are you going to do with her? They said, throw her out. No, that's my Mabel. So I was really torn about it. And I started praying about it. And God reminded me that when I became broken at 9, He didn't push me away and throw me out. He's on the process of fixing me. That's what God does. He fixes us. He doesn't throw us out. So, and plus, I toil with it because I am so bonded to these three that, I mean, Mabel and Hannah go on outings with us. They go to the store. They go to church. They go, wherever we go, they go. Hannah went to get our haircuts, for our haircuts the other night. If we're going out, one of them goes. So, needless to say, they're my three main babies. And so I am actually going on a total no more babies for my nursery. I am actually, Becca is going on said, I think it was Christmas. She got a baby for Christmas. And when she got him, she said that was the last one she's going to get for a while. And it was her Frog Prince baby. And she had said she was going on a buying freeze till March. I am going on a no-going website for dolls until June. That will be almost a year since I've had Hannah. But I'm not getting another one. I will buy the girls' clothes, of course, because I love buying my girls' clothes. You guys know that. You guys have seen the size of my hauls. They're not little. They're huge. I go overboard when I buy them clothes. And I do want to do Jay's new clothes. Jay from Jay's Dolls UK, new clothes tag. I want to do that tag. Because I have so many new clothes for the girls that I could do one every day for a week. Seriously, one every day for a week. If I just featured one of them every day for a week. But anyhow, Becca had observed how happy I've been and how much I've enjoyed myself the last couple of days with just having Mabel or Mariah or Hannah on. And she's right. I'm happiest when I'm with these three. And I just, my sweet Becca, her advice is being taken. Because it definitely, her advice is being taken. Because I really enjoy just being with these guys. And I have been with these guys all morning, and that's probably my problem too. I was too busy cuddling to worry about taping. That might be a problem, but I was too busy cuddling. And tonight we're actually going and we're taking Hannah, but I'm going to start looking for another bouncer, because I want to be able to have Hannah and Mabel in their bouncers out with me at all times. That way I can just put them on the floor in front of the window. Of course, that might not be so good with the way Jeremiah is with the windows, but plus he pees on everything. But I'm going to get another bouncer, and I'm going to have both Hannah and Mabel out here with me all day, and Mariah. Now, Mariah and I are going to have a little discussion tomorrow for play day. So anyway, I keep looking over there. I keep forgetting Mariah's over here. So anyway, that is my little discussion today, guys. That is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. How am I the most happiest? I am most happy when I have these four with me. Everybody knows I'm very happy with my Jeremiah. I love my little baby boy. And he is, of course, laying down now on the floor. And of course, as you can see, I'm going to take the tripod over, guys. I'm just going to take the tripod. I don't want to disturb Jeremiah because he is napping and he was just barking. I don't want to disturb him. And I want to get him. Can I get in here, Jeremiah, Juju? He's like right over here, guys. So I can show them your sisters. As you can see, I have Hannah, Mariah, and Mabel today with me. Okay. First I'm going to start with Mariah because she has on an outfit that is very warm for today. This is this she's never worn actually. She has on, her hair is stuck. Oh, Mommy, my hair got stuck. I know it did. What Mommy needs to see, but anyway. This is a lilac-y sweatshirt with black dots. She has on black bundles pants with ruffles on the bum. These are her black ones. I found these. I couldn't believe it. And of course she has on a white bundles onesie underneath as 0 to 3 months. And so, and she doesn't have anything in her hair because she didn't want anything in her hair today, guys. But this is what Miss Mariah is wearing today. Are you nice and warm today, Miss Mariah? Yeah, I am, Mommy. I like this sweatshirt. It's nice and warm. I'm glad. I'm glad you're all nice and warm and cozy. I don't really know what brand this is, guys. Hold on. I will. I gotta unzip her, though. That's the only thing, is to look at the tag. I've got to unzip her. This is a Just One You by Carter's. 3 to 6 months. I just love this on her, guys. And then I decided to twin Mabel and Hannah. Mabel has on a Carter's 3 month. She has a 3 month. It's a fleece romper with the hood. Now I did put a bow in each of their hair. A bow headband. This is in a bright blue, as you can see, with flowers on it, with peach and other flowers, and it zips up. She has her passy in her mouth, guys. I don't want to disturb that. And then she has on a pair of white socks with some peach in it. And of course a blue, kind of a bluish headband that's velvet. It's very soft. But this is the Carter's 3-month outfit she has on. And then Hannah has, come here, babe girl. Okay. The same outfit. She has on a Carter's newborn, though. With a white onesie underneath. Now, Mabel has on a 0 to 3 month onesie underneath hers. Hannah has a Gerber newborn onesie underneath this. Long sleeve, just to keep them extra warm, guys. Because today is supposed to be very cold out. And you heard the wind, so. But she has on the same, it's blue with the flowers. Except she has on white socks underneath these. And these little shoe type things with the bow. And then her bow in her hair matches the bow in her shoes. So I can't remember if I got this with the shoes because they match so perfectly the way that they're done. See? Or if somebody sent me this bow. I can't remember. Sorry guys, I can't remember that. But this is Hannah. This is my Hannah. And these are the 3 you guys are going to be seeing more of. I will break out Stephanie Jean every once in a while to give one of them a break. But I just think that these 3 make me happy. To dress them and take care of them makes me happy. So that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take care of them and be happy with it. I know Miss Mariah's already excited just to tell anybody who knows Sam, you can tell her Mariah's already excited about Tuesday. But I'm going to keep that quiet of why. But anyhow, I did tell somebody this morning. So I have had a lot of fun just holding my girls, taking care of them. I know it smells like Miss Mabel needs a diaper change. I think Miss Hannah does too. Or maybe not. Maybe they just, But anyway, as we tell Jeremiah, a stinky. When he poops in the house, we call it a stinky. I say, did you go a stinky? And he just looks at me. He's not looking at me now because he's laying down. But we kind of do that. But yeah, Becca, I just love Becca. And she had told me that, she had noticed an observation. It was an observation, and I don't know if you guys had noticed it too. If you have, please put it in the comments. That I am happiest with Hannah, Mariah, and Mabel because they're my main babies. So I'm not getting any more babies. I will buy clothes. I will buy toys. I do want to get a bassinet with a changing table. I want to be easier to change them. And Mabel will have some place to sleep. Like at night. Because Hannah sleeps in the cradle. In my cradle. My cradle, which is going to be 52 years old this year, guys. 52. In my cradle. And it was passed down. My nieces and my nephews. My nieces and my nephew slept in it. And then when she was done having children, my sister gave it back to me, thinking we were going to have children. And we never did. I always said that if I ever had a little girl, I'd name her Hannah Ruth. And that was a promise God made me that I would have a little girl by the name of Hannah Ruth. There she is, guys. Right there. She is a Katie Coos and Breeze doll baby. Right here. And I don't consider my girls dolls. Other people do. But when I get complimented on them out, because I'll get complimented on Mabel and Hannah all the time. Oh, what a cute baby. They're so sweet looking. Look at that little girl. She's such a sweet looking baby. I say thank you. My husband wants to tell them what she really is, but I'm like, I keep my mouth shut. I just say thank you. She is, isn't she? and I walk away. I know I'm a little up here, but yeah, I do. But I take care of them like they're real. They have a bedtime, a nap time. They get bottles. They get everything. So that is Casual Fun Friday by Kitty and Tottie. And I kind of twinned them today on purpose, just to tell you. Mariah does not have an outfit like this, although I think Carter still had one and it was on clearance. I'm actually thinking of getting her one so that the three of them can be triplets. I love to do a triplet day on my channel where the three of them have on the same outfit, but I got to find an outfit that Carter's has that Hannah and Mabel already have to do triplets. So I'll do that, guys. I'm always in Carter's. I can't believe I'm always in Carter's, but I'm always in Carter's these days. So anyway, I just thank you for watching my video and for listening to my little chat about what makes me happy. Yeah, it was Jeremiah that put it the stinky. I can smell it, I think. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't him. Who knows? Maybe it was one of these two. I gotta check. Yeah, I gotta check and make sure that their diaper gets changed. And I gotta change Hannah anyway because I'm changing her out of this outfit because she's the one going with us. I'd love to take both of them, but I don't have a double stroller and I don't have 2 car seats. So, that said, I take one at a time. And so what we do is we take Hannah during the week when we go out, like to the grocery store and doctor's appointments and things. And we take Mabel on Saturdays and Sundays. She goes to church with us. So I could always go back and forth depending on what outfit I put on during the day. But, I've got this new baby coming. I got her off of Amazon. I don't even know if she's coming yet. I haven't even gotten an email that she's been shipped. I have to call Amazon, their hotline or whatever that they have, and find out what's going on. Because I have absolutely no clue what's going on with this shipment. I don't even know if it's shipped because I never got an email. So, and it's not in my spam, just to tell you. I check my spam when I go to trash things. And not in there either. But anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. And I hope I didn't bore you too much with my chat. So I would like to thank you all for watching and coming and hanging out with me and my 3 girls today. Thank you for hanging out with us. Do you want to say anything, Mariah, before we go? Yes, I do. Thank you for hanging out with us today. My mommy and my sisters appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. You do? Yes, I love all my aunties. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. Okay. So anyway, hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day, and I'm going to go get the girls ready for their nap time because it is almost 2 o'clock and they really need to take a nap. So I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.